I spent decades in the fitness world, competitive bodybuilding, coaching people, CrossFit, fem sport, helping clients transform their bodies. And over those years, I noticed something really interesting. Most people know exactly what they should be doing: eat better, move more, sleep, lift weights. It's not complicated, it's not rocket science. Yet people still struggle for years with the same patterns over and over and over again. They start strong, they lose weight, they feel amazing, and then they slowly fall back into the same habits, into the same patterns. And most people assume that this is about willpower, but it's not. It's not about willpower. The real issue is identity, who you think and believe you are. Every human being has a self image, a deep internal story about who they are. And that self image quietly drives their behavior. So, if someone sees themselves as someone who struggles with food and has struggled with food, or someone who always gains weight, or someone who cannot stay consistent, that identity will quietly pull them back into familiar patterns, even when they consciously want something different. You see this all the time. Someone loses 20 pounds, everything's working, but then they start slipping back into those old habits and programs. The old habits start to come back a little at a time. And before long, they're right back where they started. In fact, they probably gained more weight than they needed to lose at the beginning. And they feel super frustrated. And then they start shaming and blaming themselves. And they think it's just something's wrong with them or they just lack discipline. But the real reason is their identity never changed. Their behavior changed temporarily, but the identity, who they think and believe they actually are, stayed the same. When the identity shifts, everything changes. Someone who truly sees themselves as a healthy person does not fight themselves every day. They naturally make choices that align with that identity. And this applies to everything in life: health, money, relationships, business. Your identity determines what you feel or what feels normal to you. So the real work is not forcing yourself into better habits. The real work is understanding how your identity, who you think and believe you are, drives your behavior. Once that shifts, habits become easier. That's a huge part of the work I do with clients. And it's something we explore deeply inside my Creator Lab. Because once people see how their identity is shaping their lives, everything, and I mean everything, starts to make sense.